computer. Awesome. Hi, friends. It's Janine at Jet Travel. Welcome to Travel Tuesday. Can you believe we are in April and it is flying by? There's some snowflakes today. So, because we know the weather, you never know what the weather in Wisconsin. We invited Paulina from sunny Cancun. Hi, Paulina. She is going to be talking with us today about the Karisma family of brands. Paulina, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Janine, for this invitation. Thank you, everyone that is tuning in into this amazing information. So, real quick, just introducing myself. I'm Paulina Salazar, the Regional Sales and Marketing Manager for the Midwest area in USA. So, I do represent all of the Karisma brands that we have out there. So, if you see any El Dorado, Palafitos of our water bungalows, the Azul brand, Nickelodeon that's coming up very soon at Riviera Maya. So, that's who I represent here in the in very sunny Cancun, and of course in Jamaica and Dominican Republic.
Yeah, that's the one thing that's I really love about the Charisma. Like you said, it was a family of brands. So each different resort or each different resort, let's say it that way, brand has a specific kind of feel to it. So if you would just please tell us a little bit more. Like the first one you listed was El Dorado's. So if someone is wants to go to El Dorado, who is that person or what can they be expecting from that experience?
Absolutely. So the El Dorado brand is actually very nice for those adult only getaways. Okay. So here in Cancun in Mexico, we have five amazing El Dorado properties. They are adult only. Adult only in Mexico, it's 18 and up. Okay. And so those the feeling it is an authentic Mexican luxury that you will find at El Dorado brand. Another one, as you mentioned, Janine, we have the Azul brand,
Mhm.
Azul Beach Resorts in Riviera Cancun, and also Azul Beach Resort in Negril in Jamaica. So that is a family-friendly brand that we have out there for those very cozy families that have maybe two adults, two little ones that they want to gather and come up and maybe do a getaway for them. And absolutely, why not? If you're planning your destination wedding, we do also have the venues for family friendly hotels, options of adult only section, okay, for those guests that you have or those invites that you have. Another brand that we have is the Nickelodeon Hotels and Resorts. That is, we have one in Punta Cana, Nickelodeon Hotels and Resorts in Punta Cana, and then we also have Nickelodeons in Riviera Maya coming soon on summer of this year. Okay, so stay tuned on that information.
That was a great announcement. So excited about that coming out in this
Yes.
summer.
Very excited because I have been to the one in Punta Cana, so you can imagine it is. I know you guys are thinking, well, it's Nickelodeon. You're gonna see a lot of characters running around, little ones all over the place. But believe me, whenever you come down to our luxury hotels of and mostly Nickelodeon, we're able to separate that luxury experience and also the little ones experience on one side and another side. So it is totally different. You will not be overwhelmed, okay? And then we also have Margaritaville brand, which is one amazing partner that we have now. We have right now the family-friendly hotel Margaritaville here in the Riviera Maya, which is, I have to tell you, it's totally different. Okay, first all-inclusive hotel that we are doing with the brand with Margarita, and then later on we're gonna be having here also in the Riviera Maya the adult only Margaritaville, with which we are actually bringing the Launch Shark beer. We're our own brewery, so stay tuned on that. Yes.
Okay.
And then we're gonna be having in Cap Cana a Margaritaville, family friendly, a little bit more oversized, okay, than the one we have here right now as a family friendly. But stay tuned on those. And of course, we have Generations. It is also a family friendly resort. Totally different vibe than the Azul brand because Generations is a little bit more for big families. So if you are one of those that have big families, maybe six adults, six little ones, then I do bet it is going to be a nice property to accommodate you guys on that particular size of a family. Okay, so those are the brands that we have.
Yep. And one thing is that I just want to point out, and that was a great description of all the different families of brands. But one thing that we didn't talk about yet, which I'm really excited about, is that Portofino's. Oh,
Okay.
the overwater bungalows. So everyone always, a lot of people, especially our honeymooners or anniversaries, they're like, okay, we want to go to an overwater bungalow, but I don't want to be on a plane for 8 hours. So what are my options? And the great thing is the Charisma family of brands, they have a great option right off the coast of Mexico on the Yucatan.
That is right, Janine. One thing that I totally almost forgot about it is Palafitos. Palafitos
Oh,
Overwater Bungalows.
mhm.
That particular hotel, it's actually, if you see on my background, this is located, this is actually Maroma Beach, where we have our amazing Palafitos. That particular beach, it's amazing. Top beach of Mexico, Maroma Beach, where you will find the Palafitos Overwater Bungalows. And like Janine says, you don't have to travel all the way around the world to be on a overwater bungalow. You have it in the heart of Mexico, which is the Riviera Maya. And believe me, it is an all inclusive experience. It's not just like an European plan or you just pay for what you get. No, this is an all inclusive experience. And I do say that you have to come down to the Palafitos. Yes.
Very, you look at, they're like so pretty, and I'm like, oh, and you don't have to like have 8+ hours on an airplane. Awesome. One way.
Mhm. That is
Yeah.
correct.
So you kind of touched on it, Paulina, but let's talk a little bit more about all inclusive for the Charisma family of brands. So we as travel agents know and talk to our clients about how all inclusive means a little bit different for each different resort and each different family of brands. So tell us a little bit more about Charisma and what all inclusive means for visiting there.
Perfect. So all inclusive is you have room service 24/7. Okay. That's the big questions that you guys have. Okay. Is room service included? Absolutely. So that is a plus for us. We have all activities included, non-motorized activities, and this applies for also the little ones. We have such as painting classes, tequila tastings. We have cooking classes for the little ones, salsa lessons, Spanish lessons. I'm just trying to think of all the activities out there, but all
Yeah.
non-motorized activities are part of the experience.
Okay.
We also have the food displays at our restaurants, which is a little bit similar of a buffet style, okay? But we have the food displays that you, as a guest, are going to be able to try a little bit of everything in that particular restaurants. And also, we do have a la carte service, and this is for lunchtime and dinner time, okay? So as a guest, you have to know that if we have a la carte service, you not necessarily have to stick to a three menu course or a four menu course. No, guys, you are there. You have the all inclusive experience, so you can try two entries, two main dishes, three desserts. It's all you want to eat. Okay, it's not that you have to stick to a three or four course menu. Okay, so that is a little bit of the all inclusive. And of course, we also have the amazing experiences, dining experiences, depending on the hotel that you go to. There's always a particular restaurant that has that opportunity of you to experience maybe the Mexican cuisine, the Asian cuisine, the Peruvian cuisine. We have everything at all of the restaurants. Yes.
No, awesome. And one thing that I know is a little bit different about Charisma versus other all inclusives is what you just said, the buffets or the tastings. So if you'd explain that a little more, because prior to me visiting one of your properties, when someone said a buffet, you had this picture in your head of like you just walk through the line, you kind of take what you want. But the tastings for your buffets are very different and they're very cool. So can you explain a little bit more about how those exactly work?
Of course, of course. So, whenever you step into one of our restaurants for breakfast time, for example, you will notice actually that you will have a very similar display as a buffet style. Okay, but maybe in one section you're gonna have all the cold meats and cheese. You will have fruits. You will have someone that is actually live. Okay, you have that physical person that is making your food freshly, okay? And another thing which I did not mention actually, Janine, which I just brought up to my attention, is that you will get that gourmet inclusive taste, okay? When I say gourmet, this means that Karisma hotels do have the specialty. If you by any chance have dietary accommodations, or you are maybe vegan, vegetarian, celiac, or gluten-free guest, all of our hotels, regardless you go to Jamaica, to Dominican Republic, or here in Mexico, our team will always have that accommodation to those dietary needs. Okay, so have for sure that in even in our car menus, we will have that dietary accommodations in case you do need those. And of course, you have your travel agent who you can send this information and they can always get it to us for sure.
Yeah. No, absolutely. The food is phenomenal at Charisma. It's definitely a culinary experience. The gentleman who and his wife who just got back from staying at El Dorado Royale, he is Italian and he is very specific. And he, as you know, he knows his Italian food. He said it was probably one of the best Italian eating experiences he has ever had. He wishes he would have made reservations there every night and would have ate there right away because it was so phenomenal. Yeah. So it's just if you are a foodie at all, Charisma Family of Brands is definitely a great option for you. All right. So let's talk about a little bit because we're in a COVID world right now. So we need to talk a little bit about the regulations or the procedures that Charisma has put in place for safety for guests who are visiting there.
We have actually our Karisma Peace of Mind that do promises you guys as travelers, you're going to be more than safe in our properties. We actually have, or we have actually go through some procedures, okay, that at your moment of arrival, even coming into the airports, you're going to be having your temperature check, okay, and this applies to even the local areas. You will get your temperature check once you arrive to the hotel. You're gonna get sanitized towels. Your suitcases are gonna be sanitized. You have the option to check in on your mobile app because we do have an application for our hotels. Or if you want to also have that interaction because it's fair. I mean, we have been almost locked down for a year, you know, so it's fair for you to have that interaction with our reception team, always maintaining that social distance, of course. So we do have that as well. All of our rooms are sanitized and well prepared for to welcome you guys. And of course, we do have our QR menus. All of our hotels, you will note that we are not big hotels of 1,000 rooms, but the largest one is around 580 rooms, I will say.
Yep.
So the distance between our properties are well distributed. So you will maintain that social distance. At this moment, yes, masks are necessary. You don't have to wear it if you by any chance are in your valley bed relaxing with a margarita or piña colada. You don't have to wear it. But for example, if you are stepping into the restaurant, you do have to wear your mask. And whenever you're seated down with your cocktail, then you can go ahead and take it off. Okay, so it's just part of the procedure, but it's something that we do promise that you're gonna be safe whenever you come down. One of the questions, Janine, that we do get asked for by guests is that because right now, because of the CDC requirements, you do have to get tested prior to your departure from here, from Mexico to your to USA. So we do provide to all of our guests a complimentary antigen test, and this is all you need to do is set it up with our concierge, and we will go ahead and advise the time, and you will need to have it at least 48 hours prior to your departure time, okay? And also, we don't want this to happen, okay? We don't want it. But in case you do test positive, we are providing up to 14-day on quarantine, okay, in our properties. Of course, with maintaining the protocols by government regulations. And
Mhm.
whenever you do test again and you become positive, that you can always take the time to leave at your own pace.
Got it. Yeah, so there's all that peace of mind that is kind of put in place to make you feel comfortable when you're traveling. One other thing I will bring up, and I know this is different based on the regions that you're staying in, but Paulina, tell us a little bit about like Cancun, because I know right now the hotels are not allowed to be at full capacity, correct?
Correct. For example, right now, Cancun is only 60% of occupancy. Okay, so believe me, whenever you come down, it does not feel even that you are with a lot of people always. And this actually, Janine, has been on the past with not just talking about this current situation, but the good thing about our hotels is that they are well distributed, that you don't see a lot of people gathering in one section or one area. So it's very nice. We are on 60% of occupancy. I know that if you have questions in regards Jamaica and also Dominican Republic, you can always reach out to your travel agent, and we can always help you out as with them as well. Mhm.
Got it. Awesome. So we talked a little bit about where Karisma is located. So we can go in Cancun, Riviera Maya, Mexico. We can go in Punta Cana, coming to capture Saint blah, blah, blah. Wow, can't speak anymore. Um, Cap Cana area
Cap
as
Cana,
well.
correct.
Jamaica Negril is also on there. Did I miss any places that we can visit and stay at a Charisma property?
We have other hotels in case you want to know a little bit more. Of course, we can also talk about them, but Karisma is all over the place actually. We have hotels in Montenegro, in part of Europe. We also have hotels in Colombia. In we have our Allure brand right there, and of course, coming soon, we will have more hotels in the Latin area, which I will go ahead and keep you as a surprise. Okay.
Got it. Let's keep that. You can't tell us all the secrets right now because you've already been telling us some today. Gosh. So, but for all inclusive, those are kind of the three destinations that we can find Charismas.
That is correct. So it's
Awesome.
Mexico, Riviera Maya, Jamaica Negril, and Punta Cana in Dominican Republic.
Awesome. So, let us, so I'm just going to ask you is because you've been to several of the properties, is there a particular favorite restaurant that either you have or that people will constantly tell you when you go, you have to eat here? Tell us about some of those secrets.
That's a very tough question, okay? I have to tell you because I would like to say that there's one only, but I do have several actually, okay? So, for example, if you are gonna go to El Dorado Casitas Royale, my preference is the Kampai. Kampai is an Asian cuisine.
Okay.
So, guess what? You will find sushi. If you are a sushi lover, you will find all types of different sushis, okay? And of course, the noodles, the different types of wraps that they have for vegetarians as well. It's amazing. Though, if you are at El Dorado Royal, then I will say my favorite one is El Rincón, El Rincón Mexicano, okay?
Okay.
It's all type of Mexican food, okay? Because whenever you come down to Mexico, you have to try Mexican food. So we have El Rincón in El Dorado Royal, which you're whenever you come down, ask for Frida, okay? Frida, it's our mole. It's a little bit of the spices mixture with chocolate. It is amazing. You have to ask for Frida whenever you come to El Rincón at El Dorado Royal.
I'll add that to the list for next time.
Yes. And then the next one, which like I said, I have a lot of favorite ones, but
That's
those
okay.
are my top three. It's going to be at El Dorado Seaside Suites. Okay. El Dorado Seaside Suites has Mia Casa, which is, like you mentioned, a very nice Italian cuisine that you have to try the raviolis, the carpaccios. Oh my God, it's absolutely amazing. Whenever you stay at that property, it is a must try Mia Casa. And of course, our gourmet pub that we have there as well. So those are the ones that I like about the
Very cool.
property.
And that's one thing that I love about all inclusives and the charisma is like you can try different things that probably you wouldn't go to eat to. I'm not a huge sushi fan, but when I'm at a property that I know makes it really well, I will go try it. No big deal because I can always order a cheeseburger with 24-hour room service after if I need a cheeseburger.
That is correct. So I do encourage you guys whenever you come down to try if you see on the menu something that you're like, what is that? Go ahead and try it because sometimes it is the best option to try something new than
Right.
rather to have something that you can have it on a daily basis.
100% on that one. Okay, so we talked a little bit about new developments. We've kind of been talking about it as the way, but let's talk a little bit more. So Margaritaville is coming to Cap Cana. I saw it, actually, I was in Cap Cana, November, and I saw like the structure going up. So it was just concrete at that point. So I'm really excited to see some more movement on that. So that's really exciting. But the big one I want to talk about is Nickelodeon this summer.
Yes.
So now, right away, when you say Nickelodeon to me, it makes me think of like Disney or Universal, that it's huge and ginormous. So please tell us about this new Nickelodeon resort and how it might not be what we're picturing in our brains right away.
Absolutely. Like I told you, Nickelodeon, it's not like you're going to be overwhelmed, just families. No, no, actually, Nickelodeon Hotels and Resorts in the Riviera Maya, it's coming soon. It is going to be a 280 suite hotel.
Oh, they're really
It,
small.
what I, yes, it like I said, all of our properties are not like big, humongous hotels, but they are very nice room size hotels where you will not be overwhelmed with a lot of people. Okay. So, good thing about Nickelodeon hotels in Riviera Maya is that all of the suites we have an ocean front. Okay, regardless you stay at the top, middle, bottom, you're gonna have an ocean front. Plus, you're gonna have a swim up suite. Okay, so that's amazing. From the top to the bottom, you have a swim up option. Okay,
So I can be on the
uh,
third floor and have a swim up.
that is correct. That is
All right,
correct.
I like it.
And what I like about this hotel that is coming very soon as well is that I know we have families. Sometimes it could be a little bit tricky whenever you're trying to book a family of five. So guess what? Nickelodeons will accommodate a family of five. Okay, so that's good. Plus, it will have two bathrooms, complete full bathrooms for the family on the suite. Okay, so I'm excited. I'm very excited because that's whenever you travel with family, that's something that you're looking for,
Oh,
and we will have connecting suites that are going to be guaranteed as well. So I'm excited. I'm excited, and more to come than the Nickelodeon's water park that is going to have its own theater. We will have as you see it on TV. We will do play roles with families versus other families on the resort. So it's going to be amazing, guys. It's going to be the water park. We will have lazy river, the water slides. We will have even the slime time for everyone that you see on TV. Just as you see it on TV, the green slime, you will have it as well.
so fun.
And I'm very excited. So I actually was on the one in Punta Cana. You can tell me that I was going actually for my vacation and I'm gonna go this year by end of this year, but I'm thinking to maybe switching to Riviera Maya just to have that experience. But it is not an overwhelming hotel experience. It is going to be that it is going to have that division where you will have all of the rooms, touches of Nickelodeon, the restaurants, themed restaurants that we will have, but also you will have a separated section where in Riviera Maya we will have trains that will go up and down the property, and all the action, all the characters sing along. The orange carpet is going to happen at the Nick's Water Park, so it's a good option. It is going to be a good option.
Very cool. No, that's exciting. So, okay, cool. So, is there anything else? Because we kind of went through my list of things I wanted to touch on. Is there anything else about the Charisma family brands, a particular resort, or something that you feel that is kind of overlooked, I guess, or something that sometimes people forget about with going to a Charisma property?
Yes, one thing that I do want to highlight, because this is actually because of the situation, it's very important to keep in mind if you are ready to travel, have for sure that we will take care of you, okay? Another thing is that we have seen that destination weddings are coming strong. So if you are planning your next destination wedding, please reach out to your travel agent. let them know that you have that, and we actually have amazing packages for you to come down and see the hotel, experience the hotel, and then you can go ahead and decide if you want to have. But believe me, you will decide on Karisma because we do amazing weddings by Karisma. So
Oh
that's
yeah.
one thing that you have to take advantage of. And also, why not? Don't leave the experience at the end. We do have as well our proposal engagements, things going on at the hotels. So I do invite you to reach out to your travel agent and ask about one of the Carisma properties for to get a quote on that.
Yeah. No, and it's great because like your family of brands, like you said, it has a little bit of everything. If you need to go with your family, it has it. If it's a group of friends, there's that option. Adult friends who are going on this, there's an option. If you will need that romantic getaway to celebrate an anniversary, a honeymoon, you want to have a destination wedding, you have it all. And there are options within it all that you can add those great experiences at. So awesome. Okay, cool. Awesome. Paulina, thank you so much for joining us, but we're not done yet
Oh no.
because we're done with the questions and talking about charisma for now. And for our friends out there listening, in the next couple days, we're going to be sharing some more. Like I said, tomorrow we will be highlighting what it's like to be at El Dorado Royale. We'll put a video out so you can kind of see that a little bit more. Watch out for hot deals on Friday because we'll be highlighting some charisma properties and what some of the perks you can get with charisma. But before we do that, we're going to do the lightning round before we say goodbye officially. Now, poor Paulina has never had this. You guys are all used to it who have viewed with us before, where I ask Paulina a series of questions. She has a minute to get through as many as possible. Paulina, so this is all your own opinion. So please let me know what you think. And are you ready?
I'm ready. Bring it on.
Awesome. Give me a second.
Yes.
Got a little tickle in my throat.
No, no, it's okay. It's okay.
It's probably because it's 40 out here and it's 80 where you're at.
All
So,
right.
oh my gosh.
Come down to Cancun. You have to
Oh,
come down.
when you started talking about the margarita in your hand in your own private cabana, I was like, oh, I could picture myself there already. Why am I here? Okay, here we go. Ready? Here we go. A minute is on the mark. Here we go. Aisle or window seat on the plane?
Window.
What is one thing you always pack in your carry-on?
A lot of clothes.
Beach or pool?
Pool.
Ooh. If you can, what is your favorite food to eat when you're on vacation?
Asian food. I love it.
Oh, very cool. All right. If you could travel anywhere in the world right now, no COVID, what's next on your bucket list?
Greece.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Have you done anything that scared you, but you did it anyway?
I did the how do you say, the jump rope, but on the one side and another, and that you
Like a
go
sling?
on. Yes,
Oh
yes.
my gosh, you
Where
did
it
that?
was hide. Yes.
Oh
I'm
wow.
scared of heights, so yes, I did it.
Um, and then what is one thing you currently, we hit a minute, but I'm going to ask this last one. What is one thing you currently miss about travel right now?
I do miss the contact with people. That is something that you do miss a lot, even though right now we have to take that new regulations. You do miss talking to someone, to a person, physical person. So it is something that you miss, and learning about other cultures. That is, I do miss that.
Oh, totally.
Yes.
Nope, you're 100% right, Paulina. All right. Well, once again, thanks to Paulina for joining us today on Travel Tuesday Talk. So let us know if you would like to know more about the Charisma family of brands, what they're to offer. We are here to answer those questions. And for those of you who are wondering what's going to happen next week we are doing travel trivia, 6 p.m. on Tuesday. Andrew and I will be live. Well, I'll be live. Andrew will be in the background. But so what we would like you to do is let us know, give us some category ideas for next week. So, Paulina, thanks again for joining us. I appreciate it. And
Thank
we
you.
look forward to seeing you in sunny Cancun.
Absolutely. I'll be waiting for you guys.
Bye.